We interrupt your regular programming to bring you this breaking news report. This just in. The rapture is happening. I repeat, the rapture is happening. Jen, can you tell us what's going on out there?
Well, Dan, just over an hour ago, the great seven-breasted god Raiden from the planet Theta 7 beamed to Earth on his intergalactic carrier beacon to take all those who did not put any god before him back to his home planet in the Andromeda cluster.
This must be a glorious day indeed for the various religions of the world, Jen. They finally have proof that there is a god. The atheists must really be squirming about now.
Unfortunately, that's not the case at all, Dan. As it turns out, all religions had it a little right, but none had it all right. The religious leaders are at this moment telling their members not to believe what's right in front of them.
I don't understand.
They seem to think this is some kind of trick. Possibly the atheists trying to get even, or maybe a deceptive move by that despicable anti-god Lucifer.
But Jan, if none of them believe this is the real God, then who's being raptured?
Well, Dan, that's the irony in all of this. The only ones who are being raptured are those who were holding out for more information before they decided which interpretation to follow.
You don't mean...
That's right, the atheists. Those who refused to accept any belief solely on its own merit, they will be returning to the planet Theta 7 with the great seven-breasted god Raiden.
What does this mean for the rest of us, Jan?
Well, according to sources, we will be burned as fuel to power the reactor for the return trip.
So there you have it. The great seven-breasted god Raiden from the planet Theta 7 has returned to Earth on his intergalactic carrier beacon to take anyone who does not believe in other gods back with him to his home planet in the Andromeda cluster. And the world and what remains of the human race will be consumed in flames to provide fuel for the reactor that powers the beacon for the return trip. We will then be nothing but dust and smoke drifting through the cosmos forever and ever. That pretty much sums it all up. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.